So, after the events of the Isle of Armor, Ash and the others decide to go back to their main place. They go back to where they decide where and then they head into and then they get to Hammerlock. It didn't take them that much time to get to Hammerlock, but Hop wanted to test Ash's skills since after the Isle of Armor, and Ash agrees. So this is the battle of the episode. This was also going to be training for the battle against Beat on Stone side. So that's cool too. So Ash and Hop have their battle, a 3-on-3 battle. I mean, a 3v4 battle, full on battle. And let's get on the battle. In the battle, the first Pokemon Ash sent out was Rednaw. And Hop smiles, saying that Ash's Dreadnought has grown a lot from little Choodle to a powerful Dreadnought, but says that won't stop him and sends out Sobble. It was crazy, as sure Sobble had the type advantage, but Dreadnought was becoming too much for Sobble, so Hop decides to switch Sobble out for Fletchinder. Hop wants to be kind of like Ash and calls for a Fling Charge. This was crazy. And when the dust settled, Dreadnought was still standing. Hop was shocked by this, as Dreadnought has sustained damage from had to have sustained damage from Sobble. Then Ash says that Dreadnought is a water and rock type, which then Hop remembers and is shocked, as he forgot that the Sobble vs. Dreadnought fight didn't actually hurt Dreadnought, as it barely hurt Dreadnought at all. Then, and Ash calls for a water gun, and it was super effective due to the fact that Fletchinder, I'm pretty sure, is a fire type. I don't remember if he was like a flying type or a flying type, like similar to like Charizard and Talonflame, or he was just or like he was still like a normal flying type, like Fletch, and like it's Revolve form Fletchling. So, continuing on, Ash chuckles, saying that it's gonna take more than that to defeat his Dreadnought. This gets Hop fired up as he switches from Fletchinder to Wooloo. Wooloo puts up a good fight against Dreadnought, but overall, Wooloo gets taken out. Then, Hop sends out Fletchinder. Fletchinder uses a Flame Charge, and I guess like Dreadnought uses a water pulse. But Fletchinder, why do I keep saying Fletchling? Was able to push through. Was able to push through. Actually, he was actually pushing through. No, he pushed through. And Ash decides to call for a rock tomb, which greatly injured Fletchinder. Hop believed in Fletchinder, but Fletchinder still wasn't able to defeat Dreadnought. This leaves Hop with his final Pokemon, Sobble. Hop is desperate to finally beat one of Ash's Pokemon, as in their battle, Hop hasn't even made a dent. Actually, he has made a few dents, but he hasn't been able to defeat not even one of Ash's Pokemon. Then, Sobble goes in and uses the water gun. At first, Dreadnought was getting an edge until Ash scolds Hop, as Hop is so focused on beating him that he isn't focusing on his bond with his Pokemon. This makes Hop break down, and he apologizes to Sobble and the rest of his team. And this was enough to make Sobble glow. Ash quickly smirked, saying that this is gonna be a battle to enjoy. And Hop was shocked out of disbelief. Then Sobble came out of the bright light and instead evolved into Drizzile. Drizzile continues going at it, and Drizzile ends up getting a lot of blows on Dreadnought, which actually hurt Dreadnought, because last time as a Sobble, it barely hurt. But now as a Drizzile, that was all it took. Just by Hop breaking down and learning his mistake was enough for Sobble to evolve into Drizzile and start overpowering Dreadnought. Then Drizzile finishes off Dreadnought with a water pulse. Then Ash called for Pikachu. Although Pikachu is pretty strong, he still had a hard time with Drizzile. Then Pikachu, then that energy returns, and Pikachu is charged up again. He's supercharged. Then Gory notes that once again Pikachu has surpassed his own limits. And once again Pikachu has surpassed his own limits. And then after this, Pikachu and Drizzile have an immense battle of strength, speed, and power. Although Pikachu does have the power advantage, strength, speed, and other stat advantages, Drizzle's accuracy was unmatched, and Drizzile was able to defeat Pikachu, also due to the fact that now Ash learns that in the form, Pikachu has a time limit. So, Ash decides to use another one of his Pokemon, Raboot, the Battle of the Century. It was a harsh battle, but even with Drizzile having the type advantage, he didn't have as much experience as Raboot. So Rabba was able to gain the win. Although Hop was sad, he was proud of Drizzile. And that's where the story ends. Bye, everybody. See you later.